your tummy, relax your feet, relax your knees, relax your pubic bone and draw your elbow underneath your shoulder. When we did this movement on the retreat with people who'd never done Pilates before, but were quite fit, done a bit of yoga, done a bit of running, this exercise revolutionised their deep abdominal. They hurt for days. And it starts with level 1, getting level 1 right. Lift the deep abdominal, but keep the pubic bone on the floor and lower. Lift the deep abdominal, keep the pubic bone on the floor and lower, and repeat. Bring your elbows underneath your manding, clasp your hands so your nose lines up with your thumb. Repeat. Level 1, lower, engages the deep abdominal and fires off the correct muscle. So it's setting an imprint. Once you've got that nailed, now come up onto your knees, ear, shoulder, hip, line up and lower. And we haven't forgotten that this work is all about the deep abdominal and lower, because we started the exercise by engaging the deep abdominal. Toes are relaxed, knees are on the floor, tummy muscle engaged, and thumbs line up with your nose. Arguably, this is the strongest version of the plank, and it's not even the full plank. We're still on the knees. When I say strongest version, I'll qualify that. I mean strongest version for your abdominal muscles. 2 more. Pull up, draw up, and lower. Good. So the next level onto your toes, go there now. Knees to toes is arguably stronger for every muscle in your body, not just your core. Knees down, relax. Keep going. Knees to toes, knees to floor. Good. Knees to toes, knees to floor. I want you to keep going. I'd love it if you did 10. You can choose the level. You can start by just engaging the tummy, or you can climb up onto your knees or the toes. Let me hear you breathe. Breathe out and lower. Breathe out and lower. One last one, let me hear this. Push and lower. So take a moment, drop to the floor, move your feet. Side to side, release the lower back. Crazy, crazy next level. Level 1 was tummy. Level 2 was knees. Level 3 was toes. Lifting one leg is the next level. Keeping the foot barely close to the floor, no higher than the other heel. Put that foot down, lift the other side. Well done. Put that foot down, knees lower, and come down. 5 of those in your own time. Knees, toes, one foot, lower, other foot, lower, relax. So 3 or 4 more, depending on how many you've done. Nicely done, strong work. Push one heel away, push the other heel away, and lower. So answers on a postcard. Does this work your tummy, abdominal muscles more, or are you feeling it in the arms, shoulders, legs, and just about everywhere? 2 more, my lovelies. Doesn't matter what level you're on. Honestly, just pulling in your tummy muscles is great. Good. You've still got 1 more. Do it with me. Bring the knees down, push up onto your hands, and push back into the pose of a child. Toes together, knees wide. Let your body breathe. Let your body recover. So I'm having to get over my fear of teaching the side plank. It's a fear because I know, and I've got to take away that negative bias. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have even said it out loud. Bring your forearm underneath you. So your whole forearm, including your hand, connects with the floor. Your fingers line up with your elbows and you engage your tummy and lower. So your hands are not touching your elbows, your hands are touching the floor. That's it. Fingers line up with elbows, so they're tucked underneath you. Andrew, you're doing it beautifully, like that. Hands to the floor. Well done, brilliant. Keep going, Sarah, you look great. Just your tummy. Remember level 1. What's level 1? Just the tummy. Engage the deep abdominal. Level 2, you can climb up on your knees. I could see you were keen. Just do knees today. Just 2 knees. Pull the shoulder blades down. Let's have 3 more where you just come up onto your knees. 2 more. Onto your knees. You look strong, you look fab, you look awesome. Stay on your knees. Put the back foot in the air, but not the knee. Knee on the floor. Back foot, that's the foot. You're brilliant, Sharon. Turn the foot to the clock. You look at me with a straight leg, a strong arm. Give me a little pizzazz. And take the knee that's on the floor and straighten that leg. You don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to. But lift the hips. Lift the hips. Lift the hips. Lift the hips. Bored of this one? Okay. Forearms, knees. Pose of a child. Pose of a child, or just rest on the floor. Pose of a child, or just rest on the floor. And then we will do the other side. I've gone to the other end of my mat. You can lie down and we'll do it on the other side by facing the other way. So forearms underneath you, hands on the floor. Level 1, tummy muscles engage, tummy muscles lower. This, even the warm-up, is a fantastic abdominal exercise. Tummy in, tummy rests. Tummy in, tummy rests. 2 more of those. Are your hands in the right place? Are they underneath you enough? Climb up onto your knees. 5 of those. Okay? Ears, shoulders, hips, and roll down. Lift and lower. 2 more. Lift and lower. We have 1 more. And then this time we stay on the knees. Knees on the floor. Lift the other foot. Turn it away from you. Turn and lift the hand so the palm is above you. Give me the hip hitches. To advance this even more, the knee that is bent straightens and you hook that foot behind your other foot. Then you give me hip hitches. This is an odd one to get into, and I'm honest, I'm not always perfectly straight. 2 more. Oh, that's really energizing. And then bring the forearm, the knees down, and push back into the pose of a child. Hands go forward, back stretches. Perfect. Breathe. Recover. Draw up onto your hands and knees, stretch your back one way. Push your tummy the other way. Tuck your head under and push forward. Well done. So I just want to finish this little section by working a little more on the abs, but really concentrating on them. So come over onto your seated position and take your hands under your knees. If you've got your band handy and you want to use the band, lots of people who are starting in Pilates, or if you've got a back issue, love to use the band over their feet. So use the band if you want to give you that level of support. But I'm going to just use my hands under my knees, round the spine, pause, lift the spine, pause. And that gives me the opportunity to breathe. Exhale, breathe in, exhale, breathe in. Any flowing breath works for me. Think about the hardest part of the exercise is where you breathe out. Level 2, straight arms and legs. Pause, lift, pause. Good, so we're in control. Pause. We've already run through 3 options. Option 1, use the band. Have the support underneath your feet. Option 2, hands behind your knees. Option 3, straight arms, straight legs. You'll see that my tailbone tucks under, my spine takes on a C shape. I'm gripping with my tummy, not my legs. Can you say the same? Are you gripping with your tummy, not your legs? 2 more, grip with the tummy and climb up. And our pizzazz at the end, there's always a pizzazz. Lift one arm, lower the other. Center, lift one arm, lower the other. Climb up, touch your toes. Oh, easier said than done. Well done. Lift the arms, roll back, one arm up, one arm drops. Feel the shake, enjoying that work. Reach down towards your toes. Breathe in, roll back, lift. Other side, lift. Reach towards your toes. 3 more, and we'll finish there. Roll back, breathe out. You want to be able to see the hands in the corner of your eyes, so they don't quite come out of range. And 1 more. Fabulous. So finish by stretching the lower back and the hamstrings, bringing your hands to your feet, holding there, and then crossing one ankle over the other, and again finding your feet, holding there. Then taking your hands behind you and dragging the foot above the knee and letting the knee open. And some of you will be able to then once again walk down towards the feet. Again, 4 options. Choose the option that feels opening to you, within your load, not too much. Fantastic, good. So you're just using your own body weight to open up. Release that leg. Put the other ankle across, walk down your leg, see how far you can go. If that feels relatively easy, bring the top foot, hands behind you, and lay the top foot above the knee, so the knee falls open. If you're breathing well and you're fairly comfortable, go for the next option, which is walking down your legs. Thank you. 3 deep breaths. Remember the stretch reflex. If you scare the muscle, they'll tighten. If you breathe, you'll release. Perfect. I know we all need more of those, but let's leave it there for today. Come into a comfortable posture. Breathe in, lift your arms, bring your hands above you to close the session. Bring your thumbs to your forehead, to your lips, and rest in front of your heart. Thank you so much for joining me.